Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Big Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
The legend.
What up, Paul Mooney?
Who is this? Who is
You
it?
act like you just called into an
I
employment
can't
office.
hear you. I can't hear.
This is Sirius Satellite Radio, man. It's Johnny Mac.
Chris Spencer.
Clayton Thomas.
Claudia Jordan.
Yeah, okay.
Brandy McGee.
That's interesting.
Sounds hella clear.
How you feel, Paul Mooney? What's going on with you?
I feel great. What do you mean what's going on? I don't understand.
Nigga, you called in us.
Right.
I mean,
I didn't call you. That's not you. Are we going to get like that? Because I didn't
Oh, no,
call
no,
you.
no, Paul
the white
Mooney
folks
is-
the white folks drug me in here, so let's keep it real.
well, now that we got you.
You're in California, right?
Yeah, I know you're in the studio in New York.
Yeah, I understand it now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, Paul Mooney, can I ask you a question? You know, all the things you've accomplished, love your comedy. You definitely a legend in the game, and you taught every comic a few things. You wrote for a gang of people. Eddie Griffin recently got in trouble at the Black Enterprise, whatever, for saying the N-word. I like to say nigga, but, you know, we promised certain people that we couldn't say nigga. How do you feel about the word, using the word nigga?
I was an ambassador for that word. I mean, that word is new for you, but it's old for me. And I never thought I'd say I wouldn't say it. I don't say it anymore.
What?
I don't say it anymore. And what's interesting is
Nigga, please.
When I said it, no, everybody's so free with it now. When I said it, I was the devil. I mean, I've been saying it for a long time. And everyone, black, white, green, and yellow, was stunned. I mean, I was like from another planet. Now that I'm not saying it, now that I'm not saying it, everybody's saying it. I find it interesting. I think it's great. Maybe I should stop saying a lot of stuff. So it's great. No, Eddie Griffin got thrown off stage for that, and they got the guy that threw him off got a standing ovation, and it's just a play on words. And
Paul, let me ask you a question. This is Chris Spencer.
Yeah,
You
okay,
stopped saying it totally in your whole everyday life, or just on stage?
No, I don't say it. Period.
Wow.
But I didn't say I wouldn't say it backwards. So what's up, Riggin?
Riggin, makes my teeth white.
That's what I'm saying. That slogan makes I say nigga every morning, makes my teeth white.
Oh yeah,
that's Paul Mooney.
That was from back in the day.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant. And I say the word. I mean, I'm careful how I say the word nigga and who I say it in front of. You know, I say it in front of white folks. I'm trying to scare the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the niggas ain't scared. But I don't think we should say it in front of Caucasians who are hiring African Americans, because it might scare you or lower your wages.
But we're not Afro Americans. I wish you'd stop saying that.
I said African, nigga.
Black.
We're not African.
I think we're black.
No, we're not that. We're stolen Africans. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth.
Well, tell us the truth, Paul.
We're stolen Africans. Write that down. That's exactly what we are. We're stolen Africans.
Well, we can't be
We're
niggas, but we can be
sold
stolen Africans.
Oh yeah, we can be that. And also our blood is mixed. So let's we're conquered race. We have European names.
What was the turning point for you to say that you weren't going to use the word anymore?
Is that Oprah?
Sparked that. No, but thank you. This is Anik, Howard University in house.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. What was the turning point?
Yeah,
the Michael Richards incident?
Yeah, because seeing it over and over again. Mm-hmm. His meltdown, his breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing now?
So hiding.
Yeah, he's hiding from niggas.
hiding like all white folks up in Harlem hiding.
So, Paul, you haven't taken anything off of your act in terms of the bite. You just stopped using that word.
Yeah, but I mean,
have you replaced the word with something else?
Not really.
Like motherfucker?
No, not really.
Really?
Did you need like a nigga patch? Was it like
No.
smoking where you couldn't?
Yeah, how did you stop doing that? I mean, educate me, because I can't.
A nigga patch.
I cold turkeyed.
Wow.
It wasn't easy.
Let me ask you something, Paul. All those jokes you had with nigga, there's no reason they should die.
They're not dying.
I need to use them now.
The truth is out there.
I'm Johnny Mac. I got a question for you, Paul. What was it like to write for the legendary, the greatest of all times, Richard Pryor? Talk about that experience.
What do you mean? What was it like?
Nigga, let's try it again.
It was easy.
What was it like
It was easy. It was easy.
for Richard Pryor?
It was just easy. I was Richard's biggest fan. Get all of Richard's old albums. You'll hear me laughing. Play them. I was his biggest. I was his any album he ever made. You'll hear me laughing. I was his biggest fan.
So you was laughing on Bicentennial, nigga?
On everything. Bicentennial. What you just said.
That nigga's crazy. I mean, Richard Pryor.
That all came from me.
Paul, let me ask you a question. Here's some like inside comedy gossip. I heard on Live in Sunset Strip, he couldn't remember his material, or was it Long Beach, and you were actually saying his material to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was at one time when Richard was a heavy drug addict, And at one time he
Really?
he was heavy on drugs. One time he came to Comedy Store and he didn't want to get on stage. He was acting like some prostitute who was scared to turn a trick in Vegas.
Oh.
Wow.
And so I had to convince him to get on stage, and then he did. And then the rest is history. But he was brilliant, and the world has lost a genius. I mean, Richard was great.
That's true.
He was
That's
great.
Hey, Paul, this is Clayton Thomas, man, from Detroit. I just actually wanted to say this. I'm a young cat in the game of comedy, man. I just wanted to say thank you for the doors that you've opened so I'll be able to walk through them, man. I appreciate everything you've done as a veteran comedian.
Well, that makes you very smart, but it goes beyond that because everyone's under the illusion of inclusion in Hollywood, and it's really a shame. They think they have a pet domestic dog on their hand, but they have a wolf, and you don't own a wolf. And that Hollywood is it's a very dangerous place. It sets everybody up. Everybody goes hard. I mean, when, what was the rapper's name? When he killed the police, what was his name? Remember?
I don't know. It's your story.
Kill the police. It's not my story.
NWA, fuck the police.
Don't try to- you act like you're in a courtroom. Don't try to make it all. I don't know. It's you. But no, but now he's a policeman. Hollywood knows how to come for him.
Ice-T.
He's a policeman.
Policeman on
Ice-T.
Yeah, you don't hear that now. See
Right.
how? And I mean, now with the whole rapper thing, what kills me is for us as black people. It's like you have all these little white girls. The rappers have all these hard rappers got these little white rappers making all this money, and they forgot about the little black rappers, the little females that they were with when nobody liked rap.
Right.
They don't make them any money. And anybody that imitates us, we've always been fascinated with them anyway. From Al Jolson on down. The minute they imitate us, we're just such suckers for it. And I'm offended by it. I don't like it at all. I like my white folks white. I like Willie Nelson. I like Willie Nelson and what's her name?
Kenny Rogers.
And
Wayne
Dolly Parton.
Jennings.
That's who I like.
Dolly Parton.
So you don't like when the white guys are a little too hip.
I don't.
Justin
It's not
Timberlake's of the world.
about. But it's. Have you ever been to a zoo?
Yeah.
When you go up to a monkey's cage, do you say, "Hello, monkey. How do you do? My name is Paul." You don't do that because you don't think the monkey's on your level. What do? You make monkey noises.
Right.
Yes, you make monkey noises.
Right.
It's like everyone's insane. It's like I was on an airplane and we were late, and a black pilot comes out. He was darker than me, and I'm going, oh, that's why we're late. Making a joke. It's a black pilot.
Right.
And the Puerto Rican girl said to me, oh, he's not black, he's Puerto Rican. I said, yeah, I'm not African, I'm an Egyptian. Yeah, so come on, it's all the same place. Everybody tries to run game.
Right.
I like
Right.
my racism handed to me.
Because it's like such a negative thing. Africa is negative, you know? That's the Roman Empire thing. That's that Roman crap. And it makes it negative, and everybody buys into it. Everyone's under the illusion of inclusion, you know? And so when your skin is white, when you have the complexion for the protection for the collection, you're doing all right in America. So it's deep. And you have a lot of black Anglo-Saxons in that damn California. It's a dangerous place.
You talking about black people with white insides?
Oreos.
Mixed breeds.
Wayne Brady.
Please. That California breeds them like cattle.
Sure does.
Go ahead.
I have a question for you, Paul Mooney. What was it like working with Dave Chappelle?
Love young Dave Chappelle.
It was fun.
It was fun.
He's a very smart young man. He's
Was you saying nigga on that TV show? You stopped
yeah, I
after
said that was Negro Damas. Yeah, of course.
That's right. You were.
Yeah, we're talking about back in the day. We're talking about the past, not the present. Yeah.
So
I said,
I want to know this, Paul. This is Clayton Thomas again, man. I want to know, everybody asking how is it like to work with other people. I want to know, nigga, as me, how would it be like to work with Paul Mooney? What can a nigga expect working with Paul Mooney?
You can expect to stop saying nigga in front of him.
Rigging.
you'll learn something about comedy.
Yeah, I talked to Marunzio. I know he's been doing dates with you, and he's told me he has learned a tremendous amount of about storytelling and stage presence, and that's probably what you would learn, Clay.
Listen, if I never would have done comedy, if I would have just say there was no Paul Mooney, comedy would be different. I freed a lot of people, black, white, green, yellow, and everything else.
That's a very powerful statement.
Yeah. What do you mean
it's a
by
true
that?
statement because it's a true. It's a fact. It's a done deal. You cannot buy the pass. I did what I was supposed to do. I opened that door because everybody was so afraid, and they're afraid of that white man's camera. You've seen me on the white man's camera. I'm not afraid.
You were
of
good.
it. I'm not afraid of it. I'm talking
Right.
about interviews. You put a camera on somebody black in that California, and you've seen them. They change. That camera, that white man's camera, is powerful. But every time they ever come to me with it, I say to myself, I'm gonna make them turn all this off.
What advice would you give upcoming comedians who are in Hollywood right now?
Go home and get away from California.
Fair.
So what happened to you in
Come to
California?